it's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Monday show on a Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
We did it because you were sick.
We got a comment of someone saying, oh, I like it that the Monday show is not super, I can listen to it later and I don't feel like I missed out on a holiday or missed out on a date kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we always mention when it is a Tuesday.
We do. I don't know why. Well, it's because the name of the damn thing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't called the Monday show, which is, I'm not sure why we did that. We could have called this Scarter or something more normal, like...
like what?
We hate Mondays or something like whatever. Yeah. We could have done anything.
Well, the Monday show with Scott and Carter, I feel works.
Well, now it's stuck. It's there.
That's
what people
We're not
want.
Changing it.
No, don't expect changes.
Never expect change.
Changes aren't coming anytime soon. But I can tell you that we went to Las Vegas for TMS Vegas, had a great time. Wonderful people, great time all around.
We have such an amazing community.
They're the best.
They're the coolest people in the world.
Lots of comments about the Monday show, by the way.
Yeah,
which is
great.
About a year old as we were there.
A little more than a year. We started it like right before last time.
Does it feel like we just did it? Started? It feels weird.
It does. But we should have done something for the year anniversary, but we did not.
We're the worst. There's another thing we haven't done too that we're going to talk about when we get emails.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know. It's because there's a lot going on. We have lives, things, stuff, and you and Alicia got COVID-19.
We did.
19, and then came home in a 6-hour car ride not knowing you had it with me and Mom.
Yep.
And somehow Mom and I did not get it.
We thought we had, because we both had a kind of a sore throat, but it felt like smoke sore and also from yelling. Like it didn't feel like a sick sore throat.
Like my voice was all tattered for those reasons.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
But yours turned into real stuff.
And so someone in the community tested who was there at Vegas and was like, hey, so I have COVID. Just check, I think
it was Gary, senior geek.
Yeah.
He was patient 0, I think.
I don't think he was patient 0. I just think he was the first one to test.
What if that microphone with that cheap little rag on it was the thing that gave everybody COVID?
The little condom?
Yeah, the little rag condom at the karaoke.
Protection. No,
You never sang, by the way.
I did not.
Why?
Because I have anxiety.
Yeah, but so did your mom, and she did it.
Yeah, I technically signed up for a song and then crossed it
What were you going to do? What was it?
I don't remember.
That's funny because you sit back over there while everyone else is doing it, and you guys are rocking out.
It's fun.
So you should get them to do it.
I know. I've done karaoke before. It's really fun. I just didn't. I chickened out.
That was my first karaoke where I actually sang and didn't just rap something.
Yeah. Good job.
So I broke that record.
Yeah. No, Vegas, incredible. Vegas was also really funny this year. I don't know why.
What do you mean? People just like randos, strangers?
Well, yeah, like strangers. It was funny. On the street, one of the days I was wearing an outfit that I was very proud of. I looked really cool in it. Let's be honest.
She did look cool.
And I got
won't lie.
Girl came up to me and asked to take a picture of me for her photo class. She was some college student.
So you're wearing the fishnet arm things?
No. This was the
Which was this?
Denim vest, cool pants,
sunglasses.
No sunglasses. No.
Oh.
Red lipstick. Anyway, I looked
trying
cool.
to remember. Carter had good fit all the days.
But I had a girl take my picture.
Is that what the kids say?
Which was
fit?
cool.
It's your fit.
And then one of the, the ladies with all the feathers.
I like you're just ignoring my old man question. Yes, ladies with the feathers, like showgirls.
The showgirls who were on Fremont Street. One of those girls popped out of her little line that she was talking to people and was like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. And I was like, that's the biggest compliment. Thank you so much. That was really cute. Yeah.
Maybe she was just trying to get your money though.
She just said it and then left.
Come take a photo with me.
Why don't you take a photo? But that was cool. And then one of the funniest things happened at golf. So we went to the golf thing.
Swingers golf. I forgot where this was. Oh, Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes.
Hard Rock.
No, Hard Rock
Casino. Right?
No.
The Hard Rock. Not Hard Rock. Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. There it is.
I always mix the two up. Hard Rock Cafe and Casino or whatever it is.
Or was it Mandalay? It might have been Mandalay Bay.
Oh, shit. It might have been Mandalay.
I think we parked at Planet Hollywood. I'm confused. Anyway, so while we're golfing, you have to sign up for a time. We go for our time. And this kid is giving us our golf clubs and stuff. This kid is flirting with me hardcore, leaning towards me and making little jokes.
Wait, I know the guy
with the curly hair. Yeah.
I didn't
flirting
trust
with
him.
Me hardcore.
I knew I didn't trust him.
Why didn't you trust him?
I don't know. There's something about him. Something's off.
Part of that, it was so funny because he goes, "Yeah, sorry, it's so busy. There's this convention in town," and then he looks down because I'm wearing one of the badges, and he goes, oh, you guys are with that? And we're like, yup, that's us.
Yep. It was a big bunch
He was
of
like,
peeps.
oh, and got all weird about it.
Yeah. Well, it's because he wanted to know you. Wanted to get to know you.
He was like, these weird people over here, don't mind them.
Yeah. I mean, look, that happened in a few places where people are like, oh, there's this big group. We don't know where they're, and then they would realize who they're talking to.
Yeah, like, you're
the
part
nerd.
of it.
You're the nerd.
You're
problem.
the nerds.
Yeah.
And then that same guy, when I got a hole-in-one, offered me a free shot, which I thought was funny.
Oh, that's cute.
It was cute.
What was were they the little orange shots? The little,
I don't know.
Whatever those were.
I didn't take it.
So I tasted one of those.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Like horrific. I'm not saying I don't drink, so I've tasted things, but I don't drink. So that place may have had wonderful cocktails for all I know. I don't know. But the little things that came around because the line was slow. That's what it was at first.
Oh yeah, so they were giving out
platters of them.
Like oh yeah,
looked like a little slushy unit thing, and I was like, oh, what's this? And it tasted like
that was like their new drink or something.
Donkey butt. It was bad.
Oh, not donkey butt.
No, can't be having.
That's
donkey
horrific.
Butt. Yeah, it was really bad. But the golf was fun.
The golf was so fun. The food in Vegas is always great.
You had gnarly holes in ones.
I got
2, right?
2 holes in ones.
Yeah. Tina Ibba got
I
4.
won amazingly. I never win in my group.
I don't win anything ever. Are you kidding?
Never win.
Yeah. I got my first hole in one was the first hole number 1. I got a hole in one.
Got hole in one on one.
And then the rest of that,
terrible.
Solid.
Do you want to know
place.
which ones I got the holes in one on? The ones that require just brute strength whacking that thing as hard as you can.
I can't hardly imagine.
Like the little loop and stuff.
You and your hidden gorilla power.
Yeah. Apparently gorilla power is my only strength.
Yeah. Forget about girl power. Carter's got gorilla power. Anyway.
Gorilla power.
It was super fun and
so
great
fun.
to see everybody. You know what I really like? All the Utah people. I just love seeing them. I walk in there and go,
funny to
there's
see them.
Kevin, there's Rose Kitty, there's Hammond, there's freaking...
It's especially funny when you haven't seen them since Las Vegas and you're like, it took us coming to a different state, even though we live in the same state, to see each other again.
Josh and Chelsea as well, who we know just because they are up the road and we've known them for years, but it was something comforting about having them all in the same place. I don't know why I feel that way. It's weird.
I'm really excited for next year.
Yeah, we're doing Nerdtacular.
Nerdtacular 2026.
Salt Lake City, baby. Perfect time of year. We don't know the dates yet, but we're aiming for a period of the year where school will be out. So some of you want to bring kids. Nerdtacular is always a kid-friendly event, so you can bring whoever you want, and we'll have a little special stuff for the kids if they do, because I'm a sucker for that. But also,
I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be great.
I love Salt
I should
Lake
be nervous.
is
I'm not.
Such a fun city, and I'm so excited for people to see it. I'm excited for people to see the mountains. It's been so long since the last Nerdtacular that I'm just like stoked.
Yeah, 2017 was the last one.
Yeah, a long time ago.
We had a whole pandemic.
My mouth tastes like
garbage hole,
like dirty pennies.
Well, it's because you took Paxlovid, and as Dr. Tolbert in the chat will probably attest, Paxlovid's chief side effect is tasting like you're licking a bunch of rusty pennies.
It's like old. I was explaining in the pre-show. It's like those playgrounds as a kid that are all made of metal and they get way too hot in the summer and you can't like play on them, right? Slides will burn you and stuff.
Yeah.
It tastes like that's in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's really bad. I didn't do it last time I had COVID because my symptoms were very mild. Kim did it because hers were worse. And the taste was the worst thing about it. She hated it.
It's like on the back of my tongue too, by my tonsils.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's gross.
It's gross, man. Gross.
Gross.
Anyway, so yeah, we had a really good time. Sad about, some percentage of people getting ill. I don't know how me and Mom dodged these bullets.
I do not know how you dodged it because me and Alicia have been quarantining downstairs and like watching dumb shows and movies.
You guys should see this. They are literally on the couch.
Nesting fully.
Binging the following. A little bit of Merlin.
No, we're done. We finished Merlin before Vegas, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still on it.
No, we saw the final.
The Sherlock.
We've been watching Sherlock, which we finished Sherlock.
Sherlock's awesome.
I'm going to have an opinion that I'm sure everyone actually agrees with. This is not controversial. The last season of Sherlock is bad. Like really bad.
I kind of remember hearing that, but I don't think I saw it because
I
of
never
that.
saw it.
I
And so
avoided it.
I think I watched the very first episode and that was it of Sherlock before.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, they all
Last
got
season,
busy with MCU shit.
terrible.
Is really bad?
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
It was so disappointing. They had this one character that they focused on the whole time for some reason, even though it's Sherlock Holmes and John Watson.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a mystery. They had like a whole, not Jaws, what's his name?
Jaws.
Saw.
Oh, Saw.
Yeah, they had like a whole Saw arc that was bad. It was not good.
Saw like is in the movies.
Yeah, like
Where
if you want to play a game, that guy.
Oh, was
yeah.
he in it?
No,
The actor?
no.
He's on Seinfeld, by the way.
I'm just saying that Saw
was the idea.
the vibe.
Well, that's not fun.
It was bad. But then, we've been watching that. We've watched all of the National Treasure movies.
Did you catch my newspaper thing? Did you see it?
No. So it was actually in the beginning, I think.
Oh, maybe it was early.
And we weren't paying attention at that point.
If you guys haven't seen it, the second National Treasure film, the Nick Cage movies, the second movie, probably right, early on, they're in an office. Ed Harris is there, the fine actor Ed Harris. And there's a newspaper, and there's a close-up of it where there's headlines and stuff you're supposed to be looking at. But down in the corner, you will see myextralife.com and a comic that looks like one of mine and some drawings and some stuff.
It's cool.
There was a dude on the
set design
effects,
or
something team who snuck that in there. So next time you watch that, not that everyone's lined up to watch the second National Treasure movie, but if you do,
good movie.
I like the second.
I really liked it.
Second's okay.
Actually, both of them.
1 and 2 are good.
They
Isn't
were
there a third?
enjoyable. No,
There's no
I thought
third?
there was too, but apparently there's a show that's not good.
Well, they should do a third movie.
I agree. Bring back Nick Cage.
Yeah, do it now.
No, I actually was shockingly. I kind of adored them. They were fun and silly, and I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I'm gonna go get. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
You do a Nick Cage?
I only learned this yesterday.
Carter. You're going to have to pull that out occasionally in public.
Gosh, okay.
Hope I don't make you cough by laughing too hard.
I'm trying.
I can still catch some of that shedded virus.
Shredding
Oh,
virus.
yeah, baby. She's just right over here. Look at this.
Sweeties.
Here's my hand.
I know. I offered to mask. But
I know, but
you
you sound like...
Yeah,
and I'm feeling really confident.
all right.
Maybe falsely so, but I'm feeling confident.
Yeah. But anyway, we watched those movies. Really liked them. They were fun. And then... what's the last thing? We watched the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Which we're planning on watching more. But
the first one's an all-time.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Great movie.
It's so good.
Yeah, it strikes me. So I have a criteria for perfect film. I think there's a lot of them. Back to the Future is a perfect film. Raiders of the Lost Ark, perfect film. Empire Strikes Back,
Agreed.
perfect film.
Totally.
Mad Max Fury Road, perfect film.
Yeah.
I have lots of modern and old examples of what I think fit that quality.
A thing that's
There's a bunch of ways to break it down, but that one fits. It's so good.
There's never a part where you're like, ugh, this part, you know?
I loved that first one. But then the rest of them,
really
hot.
I've seen
booger
two,
trash.
I think I've seen two.
Two's okay because it's got Bill Nighy as the
Bill Nighy.
Davy Jones. And he's got like a lizard face.
Yeah,
and it still holds up some of the best CG in
the CG
film
looks
history.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It shouldn't.
That movie's okay. Two's okay. It's not one, but it's okay. Three, and is there a fourth, I think?
Yeah.
Slept like a rag in those movies. They were terribly boring. Really long, really
That's
boring.
That's a bummer.
Bummed me out. Serenity, the Wraith 86 says Serenity is a perfect film. 100% it is.
Agreed.
That is a perfect movie. And one day I will really detail why I think, or what I determine as perfect things. The funny thing
about it is sometimes the perfect movies, the reason they're perfect is not any particular thing. It just, as a whole, just works.
It's 100%.
And your brain is like, yes.
It's the timing of it is perfect. Ghostbusters, another great one.
It doesn't feel too short, doesn't feel too long.
Not Ghostbusters 2, though. Garbage.
I haven't seen Ghostbusters 2.
Save yourself the trouble.
I didn't know Sigourney Weaver, I didn't think about how Sigourney Weaver is in Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, she's Zool.
Yeah.
And she hovers over the bed and is all freaky in it.
Yeah.
Do you don't remember that?
I didn't remember that until I watched it again and went, oh, I watched it for like Halloween.
We were stoked about that back in '84 because up to that point, people had only really seen her
in Alien.
The first Alien. And so it just didn't fit. So it felt like she was really stretching for not being typecast as in horror
she was
movies.
trying to pull away.
And it was great. And that was all. From then on, she had this amazing career with all kinds of diversity.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I love her.
She's so cool.
I love her. She's in the news something. Oh, I know what it was. The voice of the computer in the trailer for the new Alien series.
Oh, yeah. I was the one who pointed that out to you.
Is her.
Yeah.
She's the...
Remember how I was like, that sounds like Sigourney Weaver. I think that's Sigourney Weaver. And you were like, no. And then you listened again and you're like, oh my gosh, that is.
Yeah, we looked it up.
Yeah. I was the one.
Jay Funktastic says, you hush Scott Johnson, Ghostbusters 2 is good. No, it isn't.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Horrifically bad. Especially compared to the first one.
Unbiased.
They're not even close, the first and the second.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen the new ones. So I can't even talk about it.
You know what other impression I can do is the secretary lady. They're like, I also play racquetball.
Oh,
do you have any hobbies?
I know her name. Hold on.
What the hell is her? I can't do it really well right now because my throat hurts.
She was on Designing Women, and her name was... Hold on. I'm not looking. It's like Penny or Spinny or Spammy.
Spammy
Spammy. Ah!
Oh, I know what it is now.
But she was like, her and Egon were a thing.
Yeah.
They were an item.
Yes.
Why can't I think of it? It's like Sperry.
It's Annie Potts.
Spanny?
Annie.
Oh, Annie Potts.
Not Spammy. Spammy Potts.
Spammy Potts.
So dumb.
Your sister has POTS.
Well, as far as we think.
Doctor diagnosed it.
Diagnosed likely.
Well, it's hard.
They
to
have to test
some
more stuff.
But yeah.
Yeah.
She sure has the symptoms.
She sure does, Brother Johnson.
Well, here's the deal. We got some other stuff we want to talk about.
All right. What are the things that you would like to talk about?
We didn't get to the point, which is every time I'd walk downstairs past you guys, these two are nested on the couch.
Yep. My dog's
snacks and food.
Being a little heater for me.
Dog being a heater, getting upset because she hears me.
So sensitive and freaked out when I'm sick.
I know. She's very protective.
She can feel it and she knows and she gets real protective.
And by the way, Aliens, perfect film. Okay. Alien.
Interesting.
Very close to perfect.
Huh.
Aliens.
That's an interesting take, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 is so good.
I love 2. Don't get me wrong. I'm fast. That's the one
fight.
Where I'm like,
We're gonna have to fight. We'll have to fight.
I was gonna say one more thing about Vegas before we move on.
Go.
Everyone was super lovely.
Matrix first. Sorry. Keep going. First Matrix movie.
Matrix
also
first. I just wanted to thank people who were awesome, especially with my birthday stuff. People were so cool. Freaking mom bringing cakes was so nice. People brought me gifts. KT Data and
Rose Kitty.
Yes, I could not remember her name.
Noelle,
yeah. Brought me a little sash that was incredibly embarrassing.
Oh, why is that embarrassing?
Because it said birthday queen on it and it was bright pink.
Oh, it was a big sash.
Yeah, it was a big sash across my, which was so sweet. And then also there was 2 people. There's one lady who talked to me. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember. You came with your daughter, and you were talking to us about me and Alicia's streams, and we forgot your name. We cannot remember it for the life of me.
Oh, she was saying how they catch all your
catch all the Phoenix Wright streams, and she was just so sweet. I wish I had talked to her more. Didn't get a chance, but I just wanted to call out her. And also, I'm so bad with names. I heard way too many names in total.
Yeah.
And I forgot all of them. So I apologize. But there was another woman who she bought me a drink whenever she found out it was my birthday.
Oh.
At the concert. It was really sweet.
That's very nice. What kind of drink did she get you?
She got me a ginger ale.
Because you don't drink.
Because I don't drink.
Yeah.
She was really sweet. She was like, can I buy you a round? And I was like, well, I don't really drink. And she's like, can I buy you a cream soda?
It's their doctor.
Yes, the doctor couple.
Oh, gosh, dang it.
I cannot remember.
They're so nice. I talked to them for at length at the golf thing, in between stuff at the little restaurant area. Yeah. Talked to them forever. They are so
Also
great.
At golf, I hung out with...
I loved them.
Everyone was so awesome. There was not a single point of the whole week where I went, ugh, I'm so happy I'm not talking to that person anymore.
No,
everyone was so... And I had to be dragged away constantly because it was just so fun.
Yeah. Big blast.
Yeah, me and Alicia and Teresa Ozoa.
I love her.
And Todd
Cochran.
War Crusher, I think.
Oh, War Crusher.
Yeah. We're on my team for golf, and they were so much fun. That was so fun.
Yeah.
War Crusher's the best.
Yeah, I'm also bad with names. This is a Johnson thing.
I know.
I can't help it. Actually, nicknames help, right?
Yeah, the screen names definitely help.
KT Data, I'd never forget Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's pretty.
But that's a good example. Or people I work with all the time, those don't count. But people I only see at these or occasionally online. When you tell me your real name, I'm just like,
who?
Who?
What?
I don't know who you are.
It is always funny when people are like, hi, I'm Jake. And you're like, okay. And they're like, oh, this person in the chat. You're like, oh my gosh.
Did you meet Kate from Texas by chance?
Yes. Kate was a sweetheart.
Love Kate.
She's so cool.
She is so cool.
Everyone was so cool.
I only got to talk to her the last day.
Awesome.
Curly's great. Curly having the Met Gala every day. Do you notice that with that guy? He is every day is a Met Gala day.
Yeah. Fantastic wardrobe.
Fabulous. Anyway, it was really good to see everybody.
Oh, it was
we had a great
so
time.
much fun.
And Claire, we could talk about Claire if we want, but she gets a lot of talk around this thing.
Claire gets enough attention.
We love Claire. Are you kidding? She's the best. She ate a bunch of peppers when I told her to, and she was kind of high. She was sipping her sippy sip. Well, there was this big jug of like jalapeno peppers.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, hey, I'll give you, I don't remember what I said. I dare you to eat some of these or something. And she just, without even stopping, just went, I'm like, no, I didn't actually mean it. Don't do that. You're going to give yourself
horrible. You're going to make people sick, Dad.
Give herself the.
Yeah. Everyone's so lovely. You have assembled such a wonderful group of people.
I don't feel like I did it.
I feel like they gathered around you, but they're all wonderful because they're wonderful.
I got lucky. I feel very lucky. Yeah. I feel very fortunate to have this community out there.
And we're going to have even more at Nerdtacular 2026.
Yeah, it's going to be bigger and cooler and take some of that energy to the rest of the network again. Yeah. Since 2017, we haven't quite had that. Yeah. So that's exciting.
I know a lot of people have voiced this, but it is a very safe community as well.
Oh, yeah.
There's never a point where you're walking with someone or talking with someone and feel like, oh, like I'm not super comfortable with this. And that's rare.
Who was it saying
in such a big group?
Most people put up masks when they do this stuff, but in our group, they are able to take their masks off a little bit.
I think it was Kate.
Was that Kate?
I think it was Kate. Kate sent such a lovely
so many nice
note
people
in the
said nice
Discord.
things.
Everyone's so lovely.
You're all so lovely.
I love all of you.
Aren't they lovely? It's like that song. Aren't they wonderful?
Yep.
Anyway.
Anyway, that's my little spew.
Couple other things. Well, I'm going to read an email. I'll read this email first. An anonymous person wrote in. All right.
Yes.
This came to us at voicecast.app/Monday,
which you can send one to also.
Also, it can be voicemails or text. We have a few of each today. This one is from an anonymous person who says, hey, Scott and Carter, I was wondering how Carter feels about the killing of invasive and overbred species. This might be like deer or wolves.
Yeah, this is such a problem.
Like how lionfish don't belong in the Bahamas, but they get released there, and now they are causing damage to a number of native species. So there are divers hunting and killing lionfish to try to control that.
Yeah,
and then send the meat to restaurants so they don't go to waste.
Yeah,
I know how I feel about this, but how does socially conscious Carter feel?
I think that it's the more correct thing to do.
So it's a matter of I feel like degrees, isn't it?
Because it's not just right or wrong, but also I feel like the method in which this is being carried out is actually the best possible solution. It's not harming other species. It's sending things to restaurants is a great idea.
Yeah.
We had a big problem in our old neighborhood. Do you remember when we had rattlesnakes everywhere and they released 1 million king snakes? Terrible idea.
And now they have a king snake problem.
Now they have a king snake problem and they're everywhere.
Humans like doing this.
And I think king snakes I don't know if they are or were protected in Utah.
Now they're overrun.
And so now they're just completely overrun.
Yeah, shouldn't protect them anymore.
Which is funny because rattlesnakes are also protected, but I don't know. It's stupid.
You ate one of those. Remember that? Well, you ate some of it. You tasted it.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
I know.
But anyway.
Remember how it moved while we cooked it? It's so weird.
Anyway, the point is, I think there's, it's one of those things that's complicated because it's like, I don't like the killing of animals, but also those animals are causing problems in these environments that is worse.
And it's also stuff we're doing to introduce them to places they don't belong. They foul up the ecosystem.
Yeah, the human problem. I mean, this is what happened with, this has happened with lots and lots of bugs, lots and lots of plants. I am for chopping down the horrible, stinky ass white blossoming trees that are invasive in most parts of the country. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The pears, the pear trees they're white, but they smell like rotting fish and poop. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I don't know a thing about this.
I can't remember what they're called. They're some kind of pear tree.
Stinky tree.
Introduced because they're really pretty in the spring. They blossom. You've seen them. They're all over.
Here too?
Yes.
I don't know.
They're white blossoms. They're really pretty.
That's racist.
But they smell like rotting garbage. And the reason they smell like rotting garbage is actually really cool. It's because they don't get pollinated. They don't pollinate by bees. They pollinate by flies, which is incredibly efficient, turns out. And
it is.
So they're incredibly invasive.
Gross.
Yep. And they smell like poo-poo garbage.
It's the poo-poo garbage tree. Well, yeah. So you're all about cutting those down.
Yeah.
But aren't they a natural occurring? I mean, that's
no.
it's
they
nature.
were brought here.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Who brought them?
some guy who spliced a bunch of stuff.
Can we
I
blame
can't
him?
remember what
You
the
know him
actual...
by name?
No.
Oh.
You can probably Google it pretty easy.
Bastard.
Yeah, they
Bringing in
are
his stink trees to ruin everybody else's day.
the Bradford pear. That's what it's called.
Maybe his name was Bradford.
Google the Bradford pear. You'll learn a lot. You'll hate the trees as much as I do. I hate them.
All right. Well, that was him.
Anyway, continue.
I kind of agree, and I also like that they send the meat to restaurants. I mean, this is about as good as a result as you can expect from a culling of a problem.
Yeah, it's
right?
definitely the best option, because my big worry is going, oh, we need to get rid of these so they release something else or hurt the other wildlife around it, Like, this is definitely a better option.
Definitely better. Now, are you in the mood to feel behind?
What?
Are you in the mood to feel behind?
What does that mean? Oh, no.
Like you're behind on something.
I'm always behind on something.
Same
I'm
here.
so behind because of Vegas and then COVID.
Well, good news. You're about to feel even more behind, as I will. We'll share this together. Matt B. wrote in.
Okay.
Hey, Scott and Carter. Are you two doing the free comic book day prints again? I've gotten one the last 8 years, and they are hanging in my wall in frames. All right, you're not alone. A lot of people collect these. They do it every year.
Yep.
We have plans. The problem is this all kind of coalesced right around the same time as Vegas, right around the same time as my mom being infirmed and all that mess. By the way, she's home now.
By the way, Free Comic Book Day was last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're that behind.
We're behind. We're like so behind that it's past.
It also makes me wonder because Free Comic Book Day is no longer what it used to be.
I know, but I'd like to keep
Stores don't
doing
celebrate.
it.
No. I'm not saying we don't, but I'm saying maybe we put it around something else.
Yeah.
Because really, it's just free prints from us, and it was convenient that we had a free comic book day. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what we tie it to. This is not just an excuse to delay it, although it does. But we're going to come up with something and make sure it happens.
Maybe we do it for summer prints.
Summer prints.
Summer prints.
He sounds like a fancy boy, doesn't he?
It's just Prince without a shirt on.
I'm
the artist formerly known as
the half-naked artist formerly known as Prince.
Summer Prince.
Formerly known as Alive, I guess. It's kind of sad.
No.
Apparently, he was kind of a jerk though in real life.
Really?
Yeah, heard that yesterday in some interview. Although you know what, it was Steve-O who said it, and I think Steve-O.
That's a complicated.
Well, Steve-O's
interview.
Steve-O's an intensely honest person, maybe to a fault. Like he'll say it, whatever is on his mind.
Sometimes when people are like, "That guy was a jerk," I feel like sometimes it's just like, social.
Well, it could be
normal stuff.
Yeah. Plus, it's weird in celebrity circles.
Yeah,
who knows how any of that?
But like,
is.
you're allowed to not like people too.
Yeah, that's true. And also to cut toxic people out of your life.
I just assume most celebrities are not normal person nice.
I think that when they are, it's very refreshing.
Yes.
You'll find one
but
occasionally.
Even celebrity nice is not the same as normal person nice.
You know who seems like he might be actually that way, though? By all accounts.
Henry Cavill?
Yes, he's one. But he also kind of keeps to himself.
Yeah, that's how you can tell.
That's how you can tell. It's Pedro Pascal's the guy.
Oh, he seems so nice.
By every account of everyone he works with, they love him.
Did you see his Protect the Dolls shirt?
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't remember what event it was. That was so good.
It's for his sister. It's nice.
Or just for generally trans people.
His trans sister. Well, yeah.
Deserve to exist.
But it means he understands. He's got real personal experience. I think that matters.
Yeah.
But he's just a really nice guy. Henry Winkler's another good one, Chad. That's a good one. Post Malone actually seems like a really nice guy. Yeah, Henry Winkler's
he plays such a
super
douchebag.
nice. No.
In so many things.
Who are you thinking of? You're not thinking of the same guy.
I am.
Who?
Henry Winkler.
He was, the Fonz was kind of a douche, but.
And then in Arrested Development.
Oh, I love him in that. The lawyer.
What did I watch the other day that had him in it that he was
Barry
such a dick?
Peppercorn? Or
Peppercorn.
Something corn. Bag of corn.
It's John Ralphio's father.
Did you ever see Barry? The show Barry? I can't think of it.
Barry. No, I know what you're talking
Bill
about.
Hader was in it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's fantastic.
I've heard it's really good.
And Henry Winkler plays his acting coach.
Oh.
And Bill Hader's character is an assassin.
Yeah. No, I know.
But he's going through a life crisis and ends up in an acting class, and it's so good.
I've heard it's really good.
Barry's
it seems
wonderful.
really fun.
Barry is wonderful.
Yeah, I need to watch it. It's on the list.
Does it seem like some of the most creative, awesome stuff comes out of people, whether they're acting or directing or producing, who have like really bad anxiety issues? Some of the best creativity comes out of those people.
I think it's the reason why creatives have such a hard time existing, and why a lot of famous, artists and stuff were on a lot of heavy drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
I think creativity comes with mental health problems.
But Bill Hader, very open about his anxiety issues. Yeah. Turns out he's kind of brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just funny. He's a lot of other stuff.
He's completely brilliant.
Have you heard his impression of Alan Alda doing Hawkeye Pierce and stuff?
No.
Oh my!
You have to show me that after the show. That sounds hilarious.
He's always laughing about this on interviews, but all his impressions are of really old actors that are like not relevant.
Yeah, not at all. No one would
Not
know
anymore
who's doing.
anyway.
I love Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader's great. He's the man.
Yeah.
Here's one from Les in Prague. This is a call, and he's in Prague. You know,
Prague.
They're in Europe.
Yes.
And he has this to say. Hey, Scott and Carter, it's your friend Les from the Czech Republic calling in because Carter mentioned the Monty Python movie Holy Grail and the fact that the chainmail was knitted. And I thought I would give you a fun fact about the recent Netflix original adaptation of All Quiet on the Western Front, which was filmed here in the Czech Republic. And the local production company hired a group of women from a local knitting club to knit period-specific knitwear, gloves, mittens, scarves, baklava for the German soldiers to wear during the movie. And I am friends with a number of the women in that group. So if you watch the movie, you got to see some of my friends' knitting expertise on display. Anyway, I just thought you'd appreciate the story. You guys have a great day. Thanks for everything.
So that's
so cool.
That new version of that movie.
I need to watch. I want to watch it now
so
just
good.
for that. That's rad.
It's fantastic.
I want to be part of that group. I want to come knit period specific things for people.
Plus, you love subtitles.
For movies.
You could watch that movie as subtitles.
Yeah, I don't mind subtitles.
It's all in German.
I have to be in the mood for subtitles because my brain doesn't want to read sometimes.
I definitely get that.
Yeah.
I don't like them with stuff that's English. I don't just.
Oh no, I can't do like the dub.
Can't do that.
No.
Well, no, I don't even want. I'll take a. How do I put this?
Oh, you're talking about like a movie, just a regular.
Because your generation, not your
American-
generation, but like your brother has subtitles on.
My
all the
friends
time.
do it too.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It makes me. They. Oh my gosh.
It drives me nuts.
They turned it on for. What were we watching? Was it Wicked? It was Wicked. My friends made me watch Wicked, and the subtitles for that, for some reason, are massive. They take up like a whole quarter of the screen.
Oh, like the text?
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
And so even they were like, "We can't do this. We have to turn it off." I don't know.
Why so big?
I have
Weird.
no
You can't
idea.
control it. You
was-
can't tell.
No,
how
you
big
can't do
it is.
anything. It was weird.
I still haven't seen Wicked. I need to watch Wicked.
I liked it. I think I told you that last time.
A lot of people like it. That's a very popular
I'm
thing.
seeing the play in a couple days.
Oh, that's right.
like
The
a week
Eccles
or so.
Center thing. You'll be past your Corona.
Corona.
Your Corona. Thank you for that message there, Les.
I love that. That's so freaking cool.
Isn't that cool?
I want to go to Prague and knit.
Well, he could probably arrange something for you. He's a nice guy. He used to come to Vegas stuff until he moved to Prague. Now he can't come.
How do I move to Prague?
Let us know. How did you get the gig to teach English in Prague? We'd love to hear.
I want to go to Prague. I want to go somewhere, anywhere.
I picture those nihilist Germans from...
I had a dream last night that I was traveling, and I was so happy.
Carter loves
I
traveling.
love traveling.
You know what I like? I like being in the place I'm going. I don't like the getting there.
The traveling
or the
part,
getting
the
back.
actual travel sucks
Hate
so
it.
bad. Especially
Hate it.
because I can't sleep on a plane. I don't know why.
Plus, Americans are looked at weird now, so we're going to have to get
Americans have always been
this. Yeah, but it's a little worse at the moment.
It's definitely worse for good reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
But
blame
also-
all those Canadians that didn't come to Vegas.
Overall, I tend to, when I meet people from other countries, they tend to be cool because most people are just people.
People are people.
Most people aren't.
So why can't you see you and I belong
Together
at the
as a
grocery?
do-do-do.
How's it go? People are people, so why shouldn't it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Oh, awfully.
Yeah. I could only do it if I was actually singing
It's
it.
Depeche Mode, right?
Yes.
Old Depeche Mode.
I think.
Like Party for the People or
Yes.
Flag for the People.
I'm
or
pretty
whatever.
sure.
Do I keep saying Prague? No, it is Prague. No, and I don't think it's in Germany.
No, Prague's not in Germany.
No, but this is what I think of when I think of Prague. I think of
yeah.
and I picture German guys in tight black uniforms, like the nihilist guys.
You're talking about
Big
Eurovision,
Lebowski.
essentially.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even I realized this yesterday when
You
I
know
was
what's
watching
funny?
Big Lebowski again. Guess
Yeah.
who one of the nihilist Germans is? Flea from freaking
Yeah. From, oh my gosh.
the band,
Our brain.
Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers.
have COVID. I have an excuse.
Yeah, I don't have a good excuse.
I used to think that Prague rock meant rock that came out of Prague, the place.
Oh, you didn't know it was progressive rock.
I thought it was Prague rock.
Yeah.
Like saying like German rock or something. You know?
That's fair. I do that all the time with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Totally fair. All right, here's one from Biggs. Biggs. Hey, I have a clip for that. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I'll play it for you.
I don't get it, Big Dan.
I don't get it, Big Dan. Where is it? Biggs. Do I not have it? I thought I had it.
People are...
No.
Oh, my hell.
X-Chicken. No.
Body blow.
No.
Body blow.
No.
Do you have something?
Sonic.
No. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Is it just under the name Big? No. I thought I had this. All right, I don't have it. I have a thing that goes Big from EA Big. The SSX games, remember those?
Yeah.
It'd be EA Big.
I loved those games.
I know.
They were so good.
You guys played 3 to death. Anyway.
Yeah, we did.
What was the point of my point?
I'm pretty sure our actual copy got like destroyed because we played it too much.
Oh, it was so much. It was ridiculous amounts.
That
Anyway,
and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3? No.
3 we played a lot, and also
2?
Underground.
Which maybe it was Underground. The
Underground
one that
was
was on the GameCube.
That was 3 and Underground.
It must have been Underground because Underground sounds more familiar.
But I definitely got 3 for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Anyway, Big says, hi, I have wanted to ask you guys if you've ever listened to Ren Gill. It's an independent UK rapper. If not, would you please give a listen to, would you please give a listen to maybe Hi Ren? I guess that's a song.
How do you spell Ren?
R-E-N.
Is it high like?
H-I.
Oh, just, okay.
I need me a baby high.
Hi Ren.
He's so brilliant.
Need that baby high.
I hate to say rapper because he's so freaking brilliant. But he does not actually do all that much rap. He has an amazing personal story. You guys would probably love his music and message. You guys are great. Love all the shows. P.S. Carter.
Yes.
Get on that Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's the best audiobook and feels like a full cast. The narrator is amazing. I have listened to the series over 20 times. It is awesome. You would like Dungeon Crawler Carl a lot.
I know.
A lot. Just read it. You don't have to listen.
I can't read.
I read the book. Yes, you
I'm
can.
illiterate.
No. You used to read all the time.
I know.
What do you mean you're illiterate?
My brain doesn't work anymore.
That's
ever.
A load.
It really, I have such a hard time. I don't know why.
I don't either. You got to fix that.
I try.
Here's a good news. Here's a good news for
Here's
you.
a good news.
A news on the AI energy front.
Oh.
This is good news.
Okay.
In regards to AI energy and generative AI using way too much power for what it does, a very close friend of mine works for a major generative AI company. And by the way, I've had 3 or 4 people come in with this same message that all work in the business or work. One guy I talked to is an electrician who helps build out these data centers.
Okay.
And Darren has said this too, and he does that. You all right?
Yeah, metal mouth.
Metal mouth. He says a huge part of their R&D budget right now is dedicated to reducing the power consumption and being more efficient. He says they expect to reduce their power consumption by, and this is crazy, 98% in 5 years.
That'd be amazing.
That's incredible. He says a very similar thing going on from incandescence bulbs.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Very similar from going from incandescence.
Oh,
He
incandescence.
spelled it weird.
Incandescence.
Light bulbs to LED. I understand Carter's concern though.
Yeah.
Like this
That's
this is good news, and part of why a lot of people are like, why did Microsoft and these 3 other companies, why they all cancel plans for these huge expansions of their data center needs?
Yeah.
And it was this. They're getting more efficient quickly.
Quickie.
And that's good.
That is good. That
because
should be a priority.
the stuff around this tech is not going to leave. It's going to it's going to be here. But what would be really nice,
we need to solve the problems before they crop up.
yes, bring it down the power consumption.
Yeah. Let's be reasonable. Maybe constant. What's that?
I don't know. It's better than this.
Thank you for doing that again.
You betcha.
Yeah, the internet's gonna love it.
Seth called in, has this to say.
Yeah.
Here's Seth. Whoops, I'm in the wrong place.
Seth.
There we go.
Hey, Scott and Carter, to Seth from Philly Code Hound in all the chats and most places online. Just wanted to say, I think the King of Egypt, the movie, was loosely based on the book of Exodus, which
I think he means Prince of Egypt, right?
Yes.
Not King. That's fine. It works. But we know what he means.
Yeah.
Okay.
is what Passover is all about, which is what's going on right now. Let my people go, all that stuff. The Jews eat matzah for 8 days and often get constipated because all you eat is matzah and matzah meal and no leavened bread. And I digress. Love the show. Keep up the good work. I love, I know, Scott, you don't love Mondays because, I mean, you love Mondays, but you're busy. But I love Mondays because I get my fill of Scott. Like Scott and Brian, Scott and Kim, Scott and Carter, Scott and the other Brian. Mondays are awesome. It usually takes me 2 or 3 days to get through all the shows on Monday. But keep up the good work. And if you're ever in Philadelphia, look me up.
All right. That was awesome. I love that.
Awesome.
Seth seems like a guy I would want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Seems chill.
Yeah. Seems very chill.
Prince of Egypt is, yes, based on that whole chapter.
The floods, or the plagues, the frogs, the blood river, all that.
It's apparently considered the best retelling in modern media of that story.
Oh, I think easily.
But I think it's because it wasn't treated with a religious context.
No.
It was treated with almost a mythological or like.
That's how you need to treat most of the Old Testament.
Yeah, it never has mythological. It never has like a. There is one song that always feels a little off, but in general, it's not like, and that's why you should follow Jesus. Like it's never.
What song is that?
It's at the very end, the one that goes.
It's not the. I'll make a man out of you.
No, which you didn't sing at karaoke because you're a coward.
I wanted to.
Coward.
I would have.
You didn't.
No one ever pulled it up.
You have to ask for it, you wing wang.
Shane didn't do it. The other group didn't do
Scott
it.
Johnson.
I did. Multiple times I kept hinting at it.
No, but you didn't. You have to write it down. You have to be the guy.
I didn't want to.
What is the song? Oh my gosh. It's gone forever from my brain is what it is. It's the one in the end that's like, we believe in miracles. That one.
All I can think of is, let's get down to business.
Not the same
and
thing.
defeat the Huns. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Have you heard the metal one? I played that for you. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, well, there you have it there. I don't know if we really answered anything there. Oh, no, he's right, is the point.
Yes, correct.
Now we got this one from Mike in North Dakota.
North Dakota.
This is a message. He says, growing green onions and leeks from the butts is awesome. Mm-hmm. You also mentioned using tomato seeds. I am sure you already know this, but you have to be careful when growing tomatoes, peppers, and whatnot from last year's collected seeds, because most of those plants and seeds you get from commercial nurseries are hybridized and will not grow to what you originally planted.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You have to make sure you get the right deal.
It's just like a donkey is, I don't know, a mule is a horse and a donkey.
Yeah, and they can't breed.
It's like that, isn't it? It's just like that.
It's just like that.
You know what? I didn't know about that.
It messes them up.
I didn't know about that mule thing till about a month ago.
Really? It's like white tigers or whatever.
No, not white tigers. You're ligers.
White tigers.
What are they? Bobby called it non-viable offspring.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure white tigers are like ligers where they can't breed.
Is that the
so
deal?
You can't just breed white tigers. They're like a rare.
They can just eat their owner on stage.
What's it called? Mutation.
Mutation. Says if you want true seeds, then get heirloom plants and seeds. This is also good practice because over time, the plants become naturalized to your growing conditions.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, heirloom is not a legal term, so we could get hoodwinked, but it probably is better to find someone in the local community with good seeds. Mm-hmm. I know the library downtown runs a seed library and exchange. I never got to participate before we moved out.
The one in Salt Lake?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't either. That's something to look into.
That's very interesting.
Hey, what do you think of Mom? So one of Mom's Nerdtacular ideas, totally side idea. We're nowhere near any final plans.
Okay.
But she wants to do how'd you call it? Jambalaya.
Like a class?
No, she wants to take everyone to one of the big parks down there.
Like a cookout?
Outdoor. Have a big pot of jambalaya. And anybody who wants to go, we just have a huge jambalaya lunch out.
Like what's it called? Not a cookout. What the hell's it called?
There's a word. She used it and I've forgotten it.
Do you want to see the most perfect ladybug on this planet?
That is a weird thing to say.
Sorry. I was thinking about gardening and how we buy. It's like $1 or something. It's like
hey,
$3.
Stephanie Inapets is in here, and you know what we need to do? We need to change her display name. Her display name needs to be bright pink. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, yes. Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just sent you the picture of this ladybug. This was in our garden the other day. It was freaking drowning in a little pool of water, and I saved it.
Look at that. That's a really nice picture.
Perfect ladybug.
Yeah.
I just took that on my phone.
I'm very impressed.
We buy ladybugs from there's like a community center near us that they sell ladybugs for like $3. You can get like 5 packs, I think, total. And you release ladybugs into your garden.
Look at that, you guys.
And they eat all the
That's
aphids,
a lovely
supposedly.
photo, by the way. Really nice depth
Thank
on
you.
it. That's really nice. Yeah, ladybugs are great until they open their wings and you see the horrors beneath.
I love ladybugs. There was a spider on the stairs yesterday that I saved because it was really funny. Alicia goes upstairs. She goes, Carter. And I was like, what? What happened? Like, what do you need? And she's like, there's a spider on the stairs.
Oh, no. You had to get it?
Yeah, it was all sad. I think it was dying.
Did you eat it?
No.
Should have. It have made a part of you.
Gross.
Live on for both of you. I was going to say something about ladybugs. Oh, okay. So this is old by the time you guys were kids, but you saw some Sesame Street growing up. It's mostly Elmo show by then, right?
Yeah.
But my day, it was very variety.
I liked the count.
The count is amazing.
He was my favorite part.
Right?
One.
2 numbers I have counted. Okay, he was great. But there was this song about the Ladybug Picnic. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ladybugs at the Ladybug Picnic.
Yep.
And then it was one killed the other one with a stake, and then they all were sad and gave a funeral. Now there's only 5 ladybugs left at the Ladybug. It was like that.
I mean, yes, sure.
I made up that horrible part at the end. But I loved that song as a kid. So good.
It was so good. I love ladybugs. They're
ladybugs
weird.
are great. You should always have one.
I know there's one that's like, it's not ladybugs, but it's lady beetles, I think, are invasive.
I don't like
They're
beetles.
different.
Good, because they suck. I hate beetles.
I don't remember.
Let me show
Also
you.
on the Vegas, because in Vegas we took like a nature walk, which was lovely, fantastic. That was organized by Dr. Nikki.
Yeah. She always does a good job at that stuff.
It was so fun, but there were a ton of little tunnel weaving spiders.
I don't know what that is.
They make little tunnel nests.
It's worse than jumpers.
They don't jump. No. Ooh, what is that?
See, you get excited about that.
a
That makes me
stag
want
beetle.
to die. That right there
I don't
is
know
my
why
idea of the worst time.
I don't know why beetles freak you out so bad.
I know what it is. It's the pinchery things in the front. It's the fact that it's the shell that if I step on it, it's going to go crunch. It's just goo inside.
Don't step on it.
Holding it all together. That just freak me out. Beetles and I are not friends. We do not get along.
Get rid of it,
Let me
please.
zoom right in.
So I can see the chat. Thank you.
There.
Whoops. Oh my gosh.
Is it up again or down?
There you go. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. I was talking to Tom and Wendy at one of our dinners, and I was
Tom
saying,
Merritt and Wendy Dunford, my sister.
because he was saying that he's been to Australia, and we were talking about like all the crazy animals and stuff that are in Australia, and I was saying how I want to go to Australia specifically for the bugs and creatures.
Most people want to get out of there for the bugs and creatures.
I want to see big bugs, and I want to meet the Irwin family. And that's
Carter
my 2 goals of Australia.
Carter likes big bugs, and you cannot lie.
I do. I'm a big fan.
The Irwins seem nice. The 2 kids.
Yeah.
They seem like they're very friendly and a little less insane, like
Lovely.
their dad. Or less. Not. I shouldn't say insane. He was a really nice guy. The guy was like legit a good dude.
Oh yeah.
But he was a little loose with the animal messing around, which was what got him killed. But his son,
is a big bummer.
His son, who reminds me a lot of him, seems way more.
I
chill.
love watching his videos where he's just like he tells you about the animals, and it's just so exciting.
Yeah, it's great.
And I know Birdie, the daughter, I think she helps run the zoo now.
Her name's Birdie. Is she named after the McDonald's character Birdie?
I don't think so. I think it's just an Australian kind of name.
Because Birdie in McDonald's commercials, she was the one that wanted breakfast all the time.
Say Birdie in an Australian accent. Is it Birdie or Bindi?
Is it Bindi?
I don't know.
Okay, Birdie. If I said Birdie in an Australian accent,
Wait.
I'd say,
Birdie.
"Hello, mate. You've got Birdie."
It's Bindi. I'm dumb.
Well, then all that was for waste.
Bindi.
The whole thing was a waste.
Gotta go to the zoo and see Bindi Irwin.
Yeah, gotta take a big old Bindi.
No.
Doesn't sound
Nor.
good. Nor. So yeah, that's Australian.
Yeah. Nor. Ima.
All right, we got one
Clear.
quick note from the thing since we've been sitting here.
What?
This is from Tanner.
Okay.
One more question for Scott.
Okay.
Did you talk to the R. Kelly piss evidence guy? I wonder what his life story was. So there's this guy who had...
Yeah, I saw him.
He had all these little bottles of things.
Random
One of them said,
labeled
my
horrible
shit.
things, yeah.
One of them said, P. Diddy's lube thing.
Ugh.
And one of them was, I can't remember, mother's milk from
He was
something.
doing the... what's it called? What's his name?
I know. It was a riff. It was a riff on the cocaine crackhead guy. The Oh my gosh. Why can't
my
think
gosh.
of his name? I can't think of his name.
Steve Irwin is all we can think of.
Wait, it was called The Something Show.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle Show. And I guess that's true. I'd never seen the sketch in question, so I don't.
Yeah, well, I've seen the meme because it's like him with like the ring of cocaine around his mouth.
But he's always going, I get that. But
you've seen the
but
meme,
all the
but I haven't.
stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, if that existed in a sketch, I had no idea.
I don't know. It was just gross.
But we
I
never
found it disgusting.
Never talked to the guy because I ain't doing that. All right. Oh, look at this. One more thing from Tanner.
All right.
Hope you're feeling better, Carter. I think I remember
Thank you.
saying that you went to Iceland, I think. Alex and I are going in August. What would you recommend we do?
I have so many recommendations.
Oh my gosh, you've opened a can of
Iceland is so cool. It's one of the most amazing places in the world. Everyone who's ever been there comes away going, why... I want to live there forever, and it's amazing and wonderful. It's so much fun. You've opened the can of worms.
I mean, look, everything you've always said about that place sounds great.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
My one thing is that Iceland has been voted the worst national food like ever.
What is it, a dish, or you just mean food in general?
Just their food.
Their food
Icelandic
in general.
food
Okay.
is bad.
Because it's all
their
like
fish is good, but there's just no flavor to anything.
Shark. What's that? The fermented shark?
Oh, the fermented shark was so gross. Which worth trying. There's a Sunday market. Oh my gosh, it's in Reykjavik. I can't remember where it is, but there's this Sunday market that is like a total, like that's where you get like your sweaters, the Icelandic sweaters and all that stuff. But you can try the shark there. You should try the shark. It's an experience.
And for like $6 American, you can pay to ride around on Bjork.
Incorrect.
In this, like, no, that's not a thing.
You should go to. Do you know Sigur Rós?
I don't know who that is. No.
It's a band.
It's a
You've probably
Icelandic
heard them.
band.
Yeah.
I probably have. Yeah.
Sigur Rós's family has a perfumery called Fishersons.
Yeah.
That place is really cool to go to. Oh man, there's so much to do. There's so many places to see. You should see the Black Beach. Be careful though; they have sneaky tides.
What's that mean?
And don't take the rocks from there.
Well, the water will pull you back.
Yeah, it's the
Jump out
tides
and
that
grab
go
you?
way farther than you think, and then it sucks you in.
No, that's not good. Don't do that.
At least one tourist dies there every year.
Chat says Stroming or whatever that is, or lutefisk. Any of that a thing you can eat there? Those are all things.
I didn't try any of the. I didn't see any of those. But yeah, the fish is fantastic. I'm trying to think of like. There's just so much.
It's a lot to do.
If you can,
Yeah.
try to go, or if you want to. I don't know how most people are with horses. Riding an Icelandic horse was so cool. Oh gosh, yeah. DM me. I have answers to questions.
Carter is your resident European expert.
I just want to be there again. I miss it. Go to
There-
the pools. You have to go to the local pools. The pools are important.
You got COVID there. That was your first COVID.
I did, and I felt like I was dying in a
So much
room
worse.
all alone.
The first COVID is the worst.
It was brutal.
My second COVID was almost nothing.
I was so sad because I have 3 regrets for my entire Iceland trip. I was there for 2 months. I have 3 regrets.
Kissing the Japanese guy,
No.
setting fire to that chapel in the middle of town,
Yeah.
and riding Bjork.
Bjork.
Bork.
No, but it has to do with Bjork. So
It does?
the only things I regret is when I got sick with COVID. I was sick for about a week. I missed a visit to the hot springs. I missed the Christmas markets because it was the week before Christmas. And I missed a secret Bjork concert that I'm so mad I didn't go to.
Wait, how'd you even know it happened if it's a secret?
It was a local, like a very much like kind of word of mouth.
She just shows up.
She showed up
She's
in
at
like
home.
this little bar. It was like a not big thing.
She's visiting her aunt or something.
I don't know, but I was so
Doesn't she own, like, there's a restaurant there, something there that...
I don't actually know.
I thought you went to a bar and she shows up sometimes or something.
Maybe
like
that is the one, but no, it's a restaurant that I don't know if she owns it, but she goes there a lot with her like grandkids.
The two most famous Icelandic things that I can think of, other than the cool landscape of the place.
But I missed a secret Bjork concert.
The
You know
two
how
most favorite
cool
things
that
though
would have
are
been?
Bjork and CCP, the people that make EVE Online.
Yes.
Those are the two big claims to
I
fame.
talked to some of those people who work there.
Do you want to work on
I'd like to work in any video game company, please.
Carter decided to graduate and enter the business at the worst possible time.
Worst possible time ever.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
graduated during COVID.
Yeah.
Like a wiener.
If anyone knows anyone, hook us up. We just need something.
I'll be an assistant.
She'll
I'll
work
be an
remote.
intern.
She'll do whatever you need.
I'll work remote. I'll move, preferably out of the country.
She'd love to move to one of your European.
I would love to move somewhere else.
You just want to get out of America.
I want to travel.
Have some patriotism.
I want to travel and I want to have health care.
Oh,
Those are two things.
That I can't help you with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's that. I think that's the show. We've done all we can do. And I want to encourage the many of you that have heard these awesome messages we've gotten from people today to use voicecast.app/Monday. It's there for a reason. And we can do voicemails and we can do texts, as you heard.
And we love hearing from you.
We love hearing from you. From who? You.
You, the listener.
You, the listener. Also, I want to mention some patrons. Between last time we talked and now, Roland Fitzgerald joined.
Ooh, Roland's such a good name.
I don't know who that is. Not related to Josh, I don't think. And Mike Pacholik, who I could have sworn was already a patron, but even if he wasn't, he already gives so much to this show.
Oh, yeah. Mike is the best.
We saw him in Vegas. Sweetest guy.
He
I hope he didn't get sick.
some cool stuff for my birthday.
Did Mike get sick? I hope not.
I hope not, too. I haven't heard anything.
If anyone deserves not to get sick, it's Mike.
I don't think anyone deserves to get sick.
Was there something we were supposed to bring and show from that? Shoot.
I don't know. We're out of it. Okay, today was also supposed to be, we'll acknowledge it, it was supposed to be the TENS unit period cramp simulator day.
Yeah, we were going to do it now. And then
I got sick.
It's just been too
My
much.
brain doesn't want to work ever.
So next week, we hook up the TENS unit to my whatever I do, and then we simulate period pain
Yes.
in Carter's middle-aged father.
Yeah. It's going to be so fun.
And I'll finally get to know what
It'll be
it's
next
like.
week for sure.
I'll finally appreciate what the women in my life go through.
Yeah. I honestly think you have come somewhat close with your diverticulitis.
Well, maybe that was pretty rough.
Because when you would tell me the symptoms of that, I was always like, that feels a little bit like period cramps.
I hated it.
The worst part of it is that the simulator won't give you all of the symptoms,
Well,
but it will give you one.
I'm not going to bleed out my hooter,
No,
if that's what you mean.
no, not that. I mean, anyone with a uterus probably knows, like, period poops, horrible.
If that's a thing?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's
Just
just
harder
bad.
harder to poo?
It depends. Sometimes harder, sometimes way too easy.
I don't like any of this.
It feels awful. The headaches, the back pain, the boob pain. There's a lot that comes along with periods that this will not simulate, but it will give you a taste.
I could stab my boobs with a pen while it's happening.
Yeah, there you go. We'll hire some people to be in here and just poke you.
Sweet. Well, I'm excited. This is all going to be good stuff. So come on back next week for Scott experiences period pain for the first time.
It's very exciting.
In the meantime, patreon.com/The Monday Show. You'll get no ads ever. Art and stickers. And new stickers just shipped, I believe, or are shipping.
They are shipping soon.
This week, I think.
They're my stickers this time.
Yeah. They're really good. And you get some pre-show bonus content every week. All kinds of fun reasons to sign up. No reasons not to. Check it out. Patreon.com/The Monday Show.
Monday.
That will do it for us. Frogpants.com/Monday for all other things.
Monday.
Do you have anything else we have to say to these people?
I
before
think
we go?
that's all.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, this has
Stay
been
out of
great.
trouble. Don't get sick. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm a tailor, and your pant size is frog. You're always welcome at frogpants.com.